Hey, y'all come on in. Let me throw this one down just a teeny bopper. There we go. And I see everything is on and cracking. Let's see. Let's get Instagram together. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Hey, YouTube. I see y'all. And we got some shit to discuss today. Now,
for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Okay? Don't fucking play. Let's get it. If you watch it on YouTube, hit the like button. Instagram, Facebook, big old share the live. Tell somebody that's the couch. Let's go.
You don't gotta fuck with me, oh no. You act like we enemies, don't let this music industry turn you to something that you're not. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Make sure that you have someone behind you, or they will come in for you. They'll use you until there's no more to use, and they have no use for you. You don't gotta fuck with me, oh no. You act like we enemies, don't let this music industry turn you to something that you're not. Oh yeah, hey, stay true to you, stay true to you, stay true to you, stay true to you. Yes, I had to say it a few times so you can get it. Open up your third eye, cause I don't think you really get it. They play, get you, and I promise, boo, that it will only do what you allow them to do. So what you gonna do? Hey, people only do what you allow them to do. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You don't gotta fuck with me, let this music industry don't stay true to you. You don't gotta fuck with me, enemies, don't let this music industry turn you to something that you're not. Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Now, that might go over some people's head. But when I wrote that song, for those that don't know, that is from my very first album. My very first album. And I was already like, before I even knew too much about the music game, I was literally just now getting into the music game. I was green and a motherfucker. But what I did know is that a lot of people allow the industry to change who they are, to change their beliefs, to change what they've been doing their whole life. Say that they've been a straight man their whole life. You think if they don't get an opportunity of a lifetime and they say, hey, I just want to put the tip in just this one time, you won't be gay. I just need to put the tip in. Some of those guys will bend to that, literally bend to that tip. It's the Couch Chronicles and ain't no fucking limits. Y'all, it's discussions in the streets today. And it's a lot of stuff that's going on in the streets. And I know y'all are keeping up because my phone has been blowing up. Matter of fact, y'all woke me up with the bullshit. Okay? Y'all woke me up today talking about some, did you see what's going on? Do you remember whenever discussions in the streets happened on the podcast and this person was brought up? Well, if you watch it on YouTube, then you can see it very correctly. Anywhere else is backwards, which is fine. But because we're gonna talk about it. But before we talk about it, I got some things to tell y'all. First of all, happy Thursday. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in. No matter wherever you watching, make sure that you share the live. I forgot to share the live on Instagram. Damn. Let me share it a couple times really quick. Don't mind me as I get it popping this way. I gotta make sure my girl get this too, you know what I'm saying? Because I know she want to see. Smacky. All right. Anyways, so yesterday's podcast was dope as fuck. Shout out to Shalonda Lewis with the dope ass interview and the energy as well. And you know, not only did I get discussions in the streets about, you know, the situation that is posted behind me, you'll see in a minute. But you know, there's some people that had an issue about the podcast last night as well. And I want to go ahead and tell you guys this. One, anything that I ask, anything that, first of all, I don't take sides. Let's get that out the way. I do not take sides. I get to the bottom of shit. At least I try. If somebody bringing me an issue, I'm going to get to the bottom because I want to know. At this point, now I want to know. Now I'm invested in you. Now I'm totally invested in you and I want to know what the fuck is going on.
You brought me in.
You brought me in it. So let's figure it out together. Okay, but I don't take sides. I listen to, do you know how many people call me? Do you know how many people talk to me? I don't take sides. Your enemy's enemy talks to me. I'm not the type of person that be like, yeah, you would. No, I'm listening. Because sometimes that's what somebody needs. It's just somebody just to listen.
That ain't gonna run their mouth.
Yeah, that's not gonna run their mouth. And anybody that knows me, anybody that's ever came to this couch, even off the cameras, and came and discussed something with me, y'all know I ain't never told your business. Even when you did me wrong. I've never told anyone's business that did not ask me to put it on this couch. Ever. If I say anything, discussions in the streets, that's because somebody sent me the information. And they told me to put it on the podcast. And I did. I'm not fucked up about it because, number one, these is our streets. You know, back in the day, you know, the hood, when you was in the hood, guess who kept the streets safe? Not the police. The people in the streets. The OGs. If it was a problem, if the youngest had a problem, they came to the old heads like, yo, such and such is some whatever, telling them whatever. And guess what they do? They handle it. They don't go call the police. They don't go do none of that shit. They handle it themselves. That's what I'm used to. Mind you, I went to prison young, okay? So the stuff that y'all upgraded on and was like, oh yeah, we up to the... I was in prison, my baby. I was on the yard. While y'all was allowing y'all computers to enhance and get them updates, I couldn't get an update or nothing. I was still Black Planet in. While y'all was Facebooking and Twittering and twatting, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I didn't know nothing about it. All I know is stick together. Your word is your word. You know, mean what you say what you mean. That's just that. So if somebody come talk to me, I'm not taking your side. I'm listening to you. That's what we here for. We here to listen. What up, though, Too Fat? We here to listen. I don't give a fuck if you're not my friend. You don't have to be my friend to call me and talk to me. I got a whole hotline. I got people that call me from all over that don't even know me. Matter of fact, I had somebody cuss me out the other day because I didn't get to his message in time. Tell me, fuck you. I'll never follow you again. You know what? At this point, goodbye. The fuck? Like, I'm not about to chase you down. Like, oh, wait. I was busy. And if you tuned into the motherfucking couch, then you know. But if you call me back, because sometimes I don't see the calls. Call me back. If you call me and you damn sure see me on this podcast, you know I'm not going to answer. You know that. So why do you wait to call me during the podcast? Call me right after. You watching, right? You see me end. So then you call me right after. But if anybody has hit me up and I didn't get back to you, I completely apologize. Because I don't like to do that. I don't like unread messages. And I don't like missed calls. But sometimes my phone, for some reason, doesn't tell me every missed call. I don't know why. But as a journalist, and this is what you guys need to understand, what a journalist is. A journalist gets all sides of the story. If I can get every side of the story, I'm going to get every fucking side. If I can't, I'm just getting what is told to me. Now, whenever you're ready to tell me, cool, fine. But you don't have to tell me anything. You're not obligated to. But the people that do, they do. And like I said, I don't bring everything to the couch. Because sometimes they just want to vent. Sometimes they're like, yo, I don't want this to be on the couch. I just want to come talk to you. I have a lot of people that do that. And I don't put their business out there. And anybody that knows me and anybody that's ever vented to me, then you know. I don't got to keep speaking on it. Y'all know what's up with me. Like, stop playing. But if anything is said on this podcast and you offended and somebody else told you but you didn't listen for yourself, do me a favor and go listen for yourself before ever trying to come at me. Because I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. Y'all like that? How that rhyme? I'm not. I'm really not, though, because I'm petty. I'm a Taurus. Because we can go back and forth. I got time, literally. This is all I do, my podcast and my music. So if you be like, she keep responding back, yeah, I'm literally not doing anything. The podcast don't start till 8 Central Time. So if you are arguing with me in the morning, I got all morning. Mornings is my good times. I'm there. Phone charge. Matter of fact, I'm laying on the charger. Texting you back, cussing you out. Cracking the fuck up. Just letting you know. I have time every day. So when coming at me, I'm not the one. I love it. Like, I be cracking up like, this motherfucking peanut head ass bitch. Like, and it'd be a dude. It'd be a dude. 9 times out of 10, it'd be a man. Next week is Prison Talk, if you didn't already know. Anybody that has been participating in Prison Talk and keeping up with Prison Talk, jail talk, because jail time is time.
Nigga, jail time sometimes be hard
Yeah.
time. Shit.
So, I'm not mad if you want to talk about your time in jail and you like, you know what, I never made it to the big yard, but I went to jail and it was hard in the motherfucker, because it is hard in the motherfucker. It is. So if you want to talk about it, next week, the 5th, 6th, 8th, and 9th, the whole week is Prison Talk. So you are more than welcome to come sit on the couch. Or you could come listen in. Or you could tap in. But trust me when I say, you never know what you might hear. And I got stories for days. And some of the girls that want to come back, they got stories for days too. Because a lot of us, we did 5+ years. For real. Almost everybody I know, they did at least 7 years or more. At least. So, that's next week. Also, we're already in the new month. This is already February, y'all. Like, we literally in February. Valentine's Day right around the corner. Okay. Shout out to y'all honeys. Okay. Shout out to my wifey. Yeah. So, February the 19th is the next mental health talk. So, check on your strong people if you haven't already done so. Do that. You never know who needs you right now. You never know. Your friends, they might be making a funny ass post. But after they finish posting, they like, I can't pay this fucking bill. For real. It's like that. People are, you don't know what your friends are going through. I done seen one of my friends make a post, and I'm like, oh, girl. I call like, girl, you fucking crack. I'm like, huh? What's going on? I'm struggling. I was like, oh, well, damn. I was calling about your post, but talk to me. What's going on? And you just never know. So just always check on your strong friends, your weak friends, your friends' friends, your any friend. If you fuck with somebody, you check on them. You check on them. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, do a wellness check. Look them in their eyes. Make them tell you that they're doing good. Don't make them tell you. Don't make them lie. I mean, you want to know for real. But wellness check. If you know anybody that's in prison, in jail, write them. I'm not saying put money on the books, but that's a plus. I'm just saying write them. Let them know that you're thinking of them, that they're not forgotten. Because when you're in there, when I say it's easy to feel like you're forgotten, especially when you don't hear your name during mail call, when you don't have money on your books, when you like, damn, I don't want to go to the kitchen, but if I don't go to the kitchen, I'm not going to be able to eat. I can't hustle, because if I do a tattoo and I get caught, that's a class A or X. Damn. I can't sell my pills. If I get caught with that, that's a class X. Like, you got to really weigh out your options, and then even when you in a situation like that, then you have to make a decision on if you want to do something fucked up to make some money, or if you want to just struggle. So check on your people that's locked up. You might think, oh, well, they was doing good on the streets when they was in the world, man. They was balling. That biggest dope dealer. Yeah, but what the fuck they got to do with them being in the yard? Some of them, they peoples ran off with the motherfucking, ran off on the plug. Never to be heard from again. For real. Some of y'all are in jail watching right now. And y'all like, oh, that shit happened to me. I know a few people like that. It's fucked up. So anybody that you know that's locked up, write them. Write them if you can, if you get time. If you get a free moment. If you could scroll on Facebook, you can sit down and you can write a letter. Or you can type it and print it. Pretty easy. Or you can talk it. Don't you got Siri? I'm just saying. Also, I got a procedure done today, so if you guys notice that I'm doing a little bit more twitching than I usually do, I'm actually in a lot of pain. It was like a shock type of
torture chamber.
Yeah, because this shit really hurt, and even though it was down here, I feel it all like in my spine, in my neck. So don't mind me if you see me like yeah. Anyways, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. It's discussions in the streets. I'm gonna jump on with another song, and we gonna get into this juice. If you watching on YouTube, I know you just read that. We gonna get into it. Let's jump into another song, and we gonna jump into discussions in the streets. And y'all know that if you watched the last discussions in the streets, because it's the same person we gonna be talking about, if you're alarmed that a name gets dropped, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. The fuck? Hey, don't mind dropping names.
You can say what you want, 'cause I don't got time for that, no. So you can miss me with that funk, yeah. I said you can just miss me with that funk, yeah. They steady talking, yet they don't know what they talking about. I see you like the taste they want, and tell me what I'm tasting like. Yum yum, it's tasty on your tongue, so I'm constantly in your mouth like you're chewing on bubble gum. Yeah. Little nigga, you lying so I call you out. Bitch nigga, you frontin' so I'ma stall you out. Don't have these people draw you out. My nigga fix you out, you don't know what you talking about. Girl, you in the wrong house. Get knocked out, I'm not playing. You about to see what I'm saying. Keep talking, I'm still slaying, but please just miss me with that funk, yeah. Miss me with that funk, my nigga, miss me with that funk, yeah. Miss me with that funk, yeah. You can say what you want, 'cause I don't got time for that, no. So you can miss me with that funk, yeah. I said you can just miss me with that funk, yeah.
It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. Stop playing. It's discussions in the streets. Let's get into this juice. I gotta hit this weed real quick, cause y'all. First of all, turn that up.
I said you can't just miss me with that funk, yeah.
Man. Discussions in the streets is very necessary. And I'm going to tell you why. Because number one, Like I said the first time, these is our streets. This is where we stay. We should want to know what's going on and not get offended when we find out. And not get offended when you called out, because if you had your house clean, you wouldn't have to worry about nobody calling you out about anything, right? Well, the first discussions in the streets, I know this one went over y'all head because it was actually brought up. And I couldn't get into details and I couldn't go into it, and I didn't bring it back up because, number one, the person that was being fucked on didn't want to speak because they didn't want to lose getting their dick. Excuse me. Meaning, had to be a tranny that said that, right? No, for real. Had to be a tranny. So, you know, I think it's probably a little different. You know, the post that was made today was, I'm from Oklahoma City. Of course, our favorite DJ messes with little boys. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Would you consider a tranny that was a man before is now a woman? Would you consider them a little boy? No, really. Would you?
What's the age?
Well,
Oh, what?
it says, I'm from Oklahoma City. Of course, y'all favorite DJ out here fucking on little boys. Okay, that's what it said. Well, here's the thing. If it's a tranny, I don't know if it's considered a little boy anymore.
Mm.
I think at this point, it's just, he's fucking on trannies. And if the tranny is no longer considered to be a boy anymore, I think who should be really offended out of all of this is the tranny. For real. If I was the tranny, I would have been like, what the? I am not a little boy. Like, I know I did not go through this change for y'all to get on this motherfucker talk about he messing with little boys.
Oh, did the change happen though?
Right. But what if they consider themselves, what if they went from Jake to Jaina?
You can do that and be in transition still.
Right, but what if they, at this point, they don't want to be called Jake no more? They don't want to be called a little boy.
You can still be Jaina and ain't got near surgery, nigga.
Right.
You can still be Jasmine and still be hanging like Aladdin, nigga.
That's true. That is definitely true. So here's the thing. Would y'all consider it? But the first time it was brought up on discussions in the streets, it was said that the same DJ was messing with men. Well, they didn't say little boys at the time. They said men. And then later on, some juice came to the podcast about that same DJ messing with girls. So, at this point, it probably would look like everybody is coming at this one DJ hating. Wouldn't it? Really? Wouldn't it seem like that? If it seems like every time I turn around, y'all telling me I'm either messing with a little girl or I'm messing with a little boy. Which is it? Well, what if it's both? What if it's both? What if it's just really true? Now, when it was brought to me, it was brought with facts. It was brought with receipts. And GP already know. I said GP. GP already know. I called him on the phone. Because at the time, I was like, you know what? We should be cool enough to where I should be able to call him and be like, yo, you know somebody brought to the podcast that you messing with little girls. Like, they got the receipts and everything, and I'm talking about it on the podcast tonight. I'm just calling to let you know. I told him that. I called him on the phone, and I said, I am calling to let you know that somebody has brought to my attention that you have been messing with little girls.
Somebody in high school.
Somebody in high school did. Number one, that is a sensitive subject for me. I don't like that shit. And he was like, man, people say anything. I didn't find it funny. And I didn't think people was just saying anything. If a woman says that they're being felt, they feel some type of way about a man coming at them, I don't think they lying. I'm sorry. I don't. Until the guy is proven innocent. I'm sorry. You're guilty until proven innocent. For real. When it comes to violating a woman, you can't tell a woman that, hey, I only walked past you and accidentally grazed you. You can't tell me that you feel sexually harassed. You can't tell her that. That's gaslighting. Completely. You cannot, and then don't think that that's not sexual harassment. It is. If you touch a woman inappropriately, if you touch them when they don't say yes, if you touch them without them knowing or asking, what the fuck do you think that is? It's a fucking violation. Now, think of it like this. Think of that being your daughter. And old Jerry down the street touched your daughter. And your daughter came to you and was like, Daddy, Jerry touched my private area. Are you going to believe your daughter? Or are you going to be like, Jerry with the 3 dogs.
He couldn't have.
Come here, little Cindy. Go to your room. Matter of fact, bring me a tablet. I don't know what you've been watching. No, seriously. Or are you going to believe your daughter and go fuck Jerry up? Well, it's my duty as a woman. If another woman brings to me, and I got a podcast, I got my whole, first of all, if I do segments on fentanyl, I do segments on prison talk, why can't I do segments on violation? Why can't I do segments on rape? Why can't I do segments on sexual harassment? Because a lot of, in that whole situation is giving P. Diddy vibes. Nobody believed anybody when they was telling on Diddy at first. Now all of a sudden. Now y'all believe Cassie? This man been doing it for years. If it's not a sensitive subject to you, then you must not have kids. And I don't have kids, and it's a sensitive subject to me. But it must not be that important to you to want to know who's doing what. Y'all concerned about... It's the things that y'all concern yourselves about, but y'all don't concern yourself about the discussions in the streets. If it's being discussed in the streets that you a man and you're touching on little boys or little girls, little being the key word, bruh. And if we ain't doing something to stop that shit, bruh, what the fuck are we doing?
On either side, the liar or the perpetrator. Either way.
And I'm gonna tell you this. If I know for a fact that I'm not guilty,
somebody getting fucked up.
I'm busting teeth the fuck out. I don't give a fuck.
Tripping.
You're not gonna just put my name all in. You're not gonna do that. You're not. So
you're getting sued.
It's funny. I'm just saying.
We'll put it like that.
It's really fucked up to be, and we all go to these clubs sometimes. We all go to these after hours, and we all see these DJs. And y'all already know that. And if you a DJ and you bragging about getting your dick sucked behind the motherfucking booth, let me tell you something.
Oh, God.
So they were just like, spin this song. So that's what they did.
Probably.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm not about to play with y'all. What? So, y'all was, excuse me. Y'all was just, but the gag was the real gag. Any man, to me, I'm not going to say allegedly, to me, any man that overly be like, oh, nah, get that gay ass motherfucker away from me. Or if they always talking about how they fuck so many girls, I automatically think that and let's not forget that I've seen some things. Let me read this comment. He said, but what if it comes out that they lie the whole time? Not saying that I agree with the situation, because to be honest, your name should never be involved in that type of shit.
Then the motherfucking liars should pay like a bitch.
Exactly.
They should
exactly.
pay. In blood or in fucking money. Something.
But when it was brought, let me tell you something. That's what I'm saying. When I brought it up on the podcast the first time, when it was brought to me, when the young lady brought it to me, it's still posted. It never came down. I didn't take it down because I told him what it was before I even went live. I told him, I didn't tell him the girl's name because he already said her name. He was like, oh yeah, such and such. I was like, oh. Well, if you know, then everybody else needs to know too. Because I don't ever want, what if y'all like, you know what, my kids need a DJ for their party. Then all of a sudden, you get a DJ and you don't even know what's being said about them. You don't know. And then all of a sudden you hear, and then 3 or 4 years later, your daughter tell you, they touched me too. How would that make you feel? You got to think about that type of shit. When it comes to, now the little boy's part, yeah, I'm not really focused more on that. It just, it brings,
fucked up wording.
It just, yeah, very fucked up wording because the little girls being brought up before was, that's not something.
They should be saying something like young girl. Not that it makes a difference, but it puts a better perspective on exactly what's going on. People's choice of words is fucked up.
It says, if I was a dog, I have to sit down ASAP. That shit, minimum 20 years or so, not a joke. Deformation of character, yeah, get people touched. Especially, yeah, that's something serious.
That take your life.
Yeah,
fuck
no,
that.
for real.
Yeah, fuck that.
Let me tell you something.
Something
Even on the yard.
Something that serious?
If some, and they do that on the yard, they'll call pre on you. If they want to get you put away and do, like, take your package, whatever the fuck, they gonna call pre on you. So that shit is serious. It was brought up not once, not twice, but 3 times to me. And when I finally was like, you know what, I'm going to say it on the couch. I really had to, like, pray about it because I was like.
You need answers by that time.
You know, as a journalist, I can't allow, okay, I was cool with this person. I'm cool with this person. I can't allow that to get in the way of finding out the truth. I cannot. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I have to find out. If it's brought to my attention, it's literally, I promise you, I'm not going out like, hey, tell me about, no. I'm literally getting woken up out my sleep. For real. And that it's a very serious allegation. And like I said and I told him too. I said, if it's not true, hey, I would do what I have to do.
You just need to leave the city if that's not true.
I would do what I have to do. And for a woman, if it is true, and I said it on the couch, if it is true, if a man touch you, then go do your rape kit, my baby. Go do what you got to do. For real. Rape is serious. Touching somebody is serious. Whether it's a little girl, a little boy, or an older one touching somebody without their consent, period. And then you got to be careful, especially if you have a name out here. When things are being said about you like this, and I know, listen.
Nikki, her brother, remember?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They drug her through the mud for that. Still doing it.
They still dragging Nicki Minaj through the mud right now to this day. So if you literally have a name in the streets, you gotta make sure that you are really like, your nose gotta be clean. For real. That's when I knew that I was gonna be doing a podcast and then how big it started getting, and to y'all probably like, hey, this motherfucker ain't, to me it's big than a motherfucker. How about that? But when I realized how big it started getting, I'm like, I can't. Don't get it twisted. I'm not finna stop my mouth. My mouth is gonna be the way it is. Like, it's the Couch Chronicles. It ain't no fucking limits. Period. Like, y'all already know. It's been like this from the jump. If you know, you know. But I have elevated when it comes to trying to learn about different situations, trying to gain the knowledge, I'm not trying to bash anyone. I don't want to hurt anybody. But when stuff is being brought to my attention with screenshots and receipts, and it's something like that, that's why I was like, I'm going to have to start discussions in the streets. Because it's really shit going on, and people got receipts, and they were like, you know, it's people that want to clear their name. It's people that want to clear the air. It's people that want, it's people that want to, man, if y'all go back and y'all listen to this whole thing, she's talking. It's not even me talking. This is a young lady talking. That's not even my voice. That's her voice telling y'all the situation. So that's what I'm saying. It's not me. This stuff is being brought to me. So it's my duty as a journalist to let y'all know what's going on in these streets. Lord forbid one of y'all hit me up like, yo, that motherfucker, man, we about to go jump this bitch ass nigga together. You hear me? Yeah, we are. Let it be true. We're gonna fuck him up. Together. We should all. Why wouldn't we? No, for real. Oh, y'all not? I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. Shit. Yeah. If it comes out to be true, we fucking them up. And we gonna go like back in the day. Like how they used to do it back in the day. We gonna handle it on the streets. I'm telling them, but we gonna beat them up together. Like a mob. Be like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have little signs and shit. Y'all don't want the signs? Cool. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. No, I'm for real. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm real protective when it comes to people that I love. And y'all my couch potatoes. If y'all tell me y'all was violated, one, we gonna cry together first. Cause we gotta get it out. I know I'm gonna start crying immediately because I'm probably gonna have flashbacks. But we gonna cry together first. And then we gonna figure out how we gonna handle this shit. Because, I know y'all probably looking at my case like, wait a minute. Yes, for those that don't know, I went to prison for shooting a man that raped me. I don't like that type of shit. He survived. He was on cocaine. But I did my time. I don't have no problem talking about it now. There's no way they can be like, you know what? She said this on the couch. Take her back. No, I discharged. Yeah, yep. Discharged my whole time. And even if he watched and he knows what the fuck happened. Blew your face off, young man. The fuck? I'm sorry, but that is just like it does something to me. I don't It's the Couch Chronicles and ain't no fucking limits. If you just now tuning in, follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Also, anybody that comes to the couch, make sure you follow and support them on all social media platforms. Check out what they're doing because a lot of times when these people come on this couch, they real modest. They don't tell y'all exactly what they really be doing, but they really be somebody. So check them out, follow them, support them. Anybody that you see scrolling back here, it's also Black History Month and Black Owned History Month on the couch. So if you have a Black-owned business, it's donation only. It's no set price. You can send 50 cents, and I'll promote you the whole month on the couch. Just don't be like funny like and just send it, and then don't send at least 10 cents. Like it's really a respect thing. So, but send it. I'll post your and then send me the reason why you started your business. So you'll see like their story of the reason why they started their business on YouTube. You'll see it correctly. Also, you'll see other businesses that you can check out. Some of them will be in Oklahoma City. I have other ones that is from Detroit. Some of them is in Chicago. So I will be adding the rest tomorrow. So if you have a Black-owned business and you would like promotion, Black-owned business history on the couch, because you guys are part of our history and you're Black. Okay? Yes. Also, coming up on the couch, we got DaJia Stay Fresh. That's on the 13th of this month. I'm really excited because, number one, I met her when I was in prison. And she wasn't in prison. Her mama was in prison. I met her in visitation. And it was really, really, really crazy because I watched, like who I watched who she became, like who she is now. Like she wasn't who she is now when I first met her, if that makes sense. We're gonna get into more details when she get here so y'all can know what I'm talking about. But for those that know Bridget Rogers' daughter, then y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm excited for that one. I can't wait. I got some questions. Also, I do want to tell you guys something that has been heavy on my heart, and I have brought it up on the couch before, but I feel like it's very important to say today because I'm guilty. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've done this lately, but I used to do this really, really bad. Hey, I see you, Mr. Speaks. I do this really bad, but we have to stop trying to picture what somebody is saying through a text. You know, like if somebody is talking to you or if somebody's texting you and you automatically assume like you know how they talking. Because I do that. And I did it so bad that my wife used to be like, well, can I ask you something? I'm like, huh? How you know that that's how they said it? I was like, well, that's how it looked. She said, so the text message looked like they said it like that? And I was like, And so when I looked back at my wife, she was like, I was like, you know what? You right. You absolutely right. You can't tell what somebody feels or how somebody's saying it through a text message. No matter what is being said, I don't care what it is. And sometimes people have texted me some things and I'm like, I know the fuck this motherfucker didn't. And then they walk into the room, they like, hey girl. I'm like, oh, my wife is right, because I would have been cussing this motherfucker out. We would have been into it. Matter of fact, oh, you know what? I didn't even tell you. I just did this the other day, actually. My homeboy, Dre, it's one of my really good friends, too. That's my fucking dog. RVA Dre, I love you. I'm so sorry. You know So the other day, he had texted me. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, telling him, like, I always just, keep him updated on what's going on in my life. So I was just telling him, like, yeah. And then I sent him this track I had did. And he was like, oh, shit. Who you into it with? I said, no, it's not that I'm into it with. It's just that these niggas need to know. Because they my biggest haters sometimes. Like, that's who be in my inbox. Not the women, it be the men. So, he had texted me back. But I was driving and I looked down and I said, I know the fuck this motherfucker didn't just say. So I texted him back and I cussed him out. And he texted me back like, hey, what did I say? And so he had to go back and read what he said. And I had to park and reread what he said. And he didn't say anything that I thought he said. And I was like, Taurus gang, his wife, me and his wife got the same birthday. So I was like, tell my gang that she know exactly what I just went through. I just went through a whole moment, and I was like, oh, bro, my bad. I thought you said something else. I love you, my bad.
You send a diss track back.
I said, because I was like, I'll write a motherfucking diss track about you. But he never said nothing out the way. I was like, oh my God, what? So I done cussed my friend out. He was like, yeah, I get it. My Taurus be doing me like this too sometimes. So, yeah, it happens sometimes. But we got to not allow a text message to come through and we be like, what the fuck did this motherfucker just say to me? They just text you. They didn't even say anything. They said nothing. And then, especially if it's in caps lock, how you know they ain't got their phone set to caps lock? You getting all upset because they yelling at you through a text? How you know they yelling? Really, really, don't get in your feelings behind a text until you find out how the person on the other end actually feels. Because I'm telling you, I've done it. I am guilty. I have no problem admitting to it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I am not. But when I realize that I'm wrong, I will let you know. I will be like, yo, I fucked up. Because I told you immediately. I was like, oh, shit. I said, dog, you about to really be mad at me because you didn't even say nothing. But what I thought you said was, and I think my vision might be messing with me. Maybe it's my vision. Something going on, but I don't know. But I know he didn't say what I thought he said. And the person that you cussing out probably didn't say what you thought they said or how you thought they said it either. So don't just get upset about a text message when you don't know exactly what somebody's feeling. I had to say that because I do it. Sorry. Also, shout out to the ones that check on me. For real, I appreciate that because I always tell people to check on your strong friends and check on the people that you care about. And not very often do I get people that call me and actually check on me. So I definitely appreciate the ones that call me and check on me. And I do want to give you a special shout out because that really means a lot to me. And I don't want you to ever think that if I didn't say thank you before we hung up, I don't want you to ever think that it went, you know, in one ear and out the other or over my head or no, it's literally in my heart. And I really cherish that and I really appreciate that. It says, me too. That's when I said I'll call next time I get those type of tests from anyone. I'm not air on regular love. And another thing is, have y'all ever had y'all Facebook hacked? No? Okay, well, sometimes when people's Facebook gets hacked, the people that's hacking it is asking other people for money. Well, I've cussed people out, too, thinking that they were still hacked, and they finally got their account back. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, you done asked me for some motherfucking money, and they was like, hold on, I was hacked.
Who coming real?
I think so. So, be careful. Love your people. Spread love. Spread joy. For real. Also, if y'all didn't hear me earlier, I'm nothing about taking sides, and I'm always about hearing both sides, and I want to get down to, you know, we got to get down to the nitty gritty. We got to figure out what's going on in these streets. It's discussions. Yes, okay. It's discussions in the streets, okay? On the motherfucking couch. I'm going to throw on another song, and I'm going to leave y'all with something.
I'm gonna start this one off a little bit low, and then I'm gonna come off a little high. Yeah. I know some of y'all feel me on this motherfucker.
It's all got to right.
This really is, bitch, and I'm about to fade out. Yeah, I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this, and I always wanted more like this. And I see it, they be watching. But they really not supporting shit. But it's okay, cause I'ma make a way. I done been down for the count with all them lonely days. So I'm used to gray skies and rainy days. And I know some people tired of what I'm spitting, but I spit it till I fade away. Promise I done had some crazy days. My life's a movie, you can see it. No commercials or no lazy ways. This ain't the life that I chose, but I want more for it. The only reason why I handle it is cause I'm chose for it. Nah, for real. I'm just saying.
It's all got to
That's the only reason why the fuck I can handle this shit. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see that they be watching. But they really not supporting shit. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see that they be watching. But they really not supporting shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta. My name still rings bells, so I am a problem. If you do not come correct, just don't bother. I will not stop, I'm on gas, that's the options. For real though, that's the motherfucking options. I'm on gas and no motherfucking brakes. Yeah, cause it's the life for me. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see that they be watching. But they really not supporting shit. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see it, they be watching. But they really not supporting shit.
They not. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put somebody on first. I was gonna finish it out. It's going on my album. But for real, Elevate will be dropping soon. I've been mixing my own songs, so when I tell you, and shout out to Mav, MAV.GD on Instagram because he did some of my mixing as well.
It's how God
And he made some of them beats too. Look at me. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see that they been watching. But they really not supporting shit. I was born for this. I made it through the storm for this. And I always wanted more like this. And I see that they been watching. But they really not supporting shit. They not. Okay? Yes, Elevate will be dropping soon. Y'all don't trip. I'm telling you. I'm going to be dropping a video soon too. So if you guys are looking to be in my video, I'm looking for some extras. And I'm looking for Hispanics too because I want to do this one scene. And, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Vibes, yeah.
Okay? I'm on some Griselda Blanco type shit. Don't play with me. Okay? Okay? Don't play with me. Don't. Okay. Also, if you guys want to support the couch, it's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated. You can Cash App, PayPal, or Chime. THA Real JANELL. Like I said, it's never mandatory, ever. But it says you should let my brother do a verse with you. Send me some of your brother's music. Let me see. Because people be saying they got bars and then they get to this microphone in front of me and they be like, can we do that over again? So again, the mic on the couch is open. It's donation only. No set price. So if you bring 10 cents, I'm not mad at you. Hit that mic. Get them bars out. If it ain't hitting, it won't hit. We ain't gonna put it up. You can come anytime. You can come anytime as long as it doesn't interfere with the podcast. You can set it anytime with me. Hit me up. I provide the beats. All you gotta do is bring yourself. If you smoke your own weed, if you smoke out of woods, I'm not gonna be smoking. Won't you just bring it? You smoke, but you don't gotta bring anything but yourself. So I got the beat. I'm gonna provide the session. I'm gonna provide the mix. I'm gonna provide the video, and I'm gonna provide the edit. So, and it drops every Friday. Once it gets started, nobody this year has hit the mic yet. Like I said, a lot of y'all are pussy. Yeah, I said it. No, really. I say that because, number one, if
you only had a few true freestyler MCs
real
in this motherfucker.
And if you really got bars like you say you do, you not going to, it don't matter if it's an incentive or not. You're not finna be like, yeah, I need it. No, you gonna spit them motherfucking bars. Well, you think they was in Rap City like, y'all gotta pay me after this. Fuck no. They was spitting them motherfucking bars. Matter of fact, it's people paying $100, $80 for motherfucking one mics. I'm telling you to give me 10 cents or a donation. And it's a problem. What the problem is y'all bars. Come with it. Y'all gotta go hard this year.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. That last year was a warm-up. There were some good artists, though. However, there was some not so good, too.
Stay hydrated, y'all. Okay. This is my Cash App. Y'all probably like, damn. She gobbled that bitch down. I was so thirsty, though. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. I'm gonna play one more surprise song for y'all from my album that's coming out. That last one was one of them, but I'm gonna also play y'all another one before we head out. And honestly, I'm just so impressed with Lance because he did exactly what I was looking for. Shout out to Lance Hitch. Y'all make sure y'all tag him. He did an amazing job. I kept telling y'all that nobody could match me on this song. I don't know if y'all remember when I kept playing it. I'm like, nobody could match me on this. Y'all let me know how he did. I know how he did to me, but I don't know if y'all think to me.
When I'm singing, I put my soul in it. Trying to reach millions into my own digits. I'm a soldier, I put my heart in it. And I'm not stopping till I have all of it. When I'm singing, I put my soul in it. Trying to reach millions into my own digits. I'm a soldier, I put my heart in it. And I'm not stopping till I have all of it. Oh, you pay me, you see that I'm different. I be really whipping up in the booth, it's my kitchen. I be cleaning all these bitch, you can call them my dishes. They put the shit right on the rack because I'm finished with it. I go harder than your favorite rapper, and I'm a sapper. So original, they just cappers, and not a factor. I hold my own, and it don't even matter. I ain't got nothing to prove. I'ma keep putting it work, none of my options is low. When I'm singing, I put my soul in it. Trying to reach millions into my own digits. I'm a soldier, I put my heart in it, and I'm not stopping till I have all of it. When I'm singing, I put my soul in it. Trying to reach millions into my own digits. I'm a soldier, I put my heart in it, and I'm not stopping till I have all of it.
They say the eyes is the window to the soul, yeah, I get it. So I have my behind these Cartier lenses. I ain't never told a lie, not a word I ever script. Now heaven an instrumental, so every verse is a scripture. I'm on the rise where people don't wanna climb. Open your eyes, the hate don't come by surprise. I'm a strong man, but if I die before my time, play my music for my kids, daddy left a study guide. Wanna thank the fans for every song you ever played. Sing a word for word every time I grace the stage. Every time you ever told me that my music made you change. Put my pain on these beats, I let them know it ain't in vain. This music, I put my heart in it. Van Gogh with these lyrics, this is my art, nigga. I tell the truth and the world rip me apart with it. Grammy family, Janelle, thank you on God. We about to tear up the charts with it.
That's my fucking dog. Shout out to Lance Hitch. I'm gonna be in Detroit. First of all, shout out to fucking Detroit. We gonna be there in March. And I'm supposed to be in Miami in March as well. So if I got any followers that's in March, make sure y'all that's in March. That's in Miami. Make sure that you tap in with me. And all my Detroit followers, make sure that you tap in with me. I want to do a meet and greet. And, I want to do a question from the couch. I got a question for you. If I get to meet you, let me ask you a question. You never know what I might ask. It might be something crazy. Because it's the Couch Chronicles. And it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And I don't know if y'all realize this, but did y'all know that y'all have me this whole week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and tomorrow. Yeah. This is the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah. Love you. I love y'all. Love you, YouTube.